And we are streaming. Hello and welcome to Task Confusion for the 29th of July 2022. We have 4 people in the lobby. We have 2 people queued up other than, well, obviously now other than me. How are we all doing? We might have to wait and see if we got a 4th one coming, because there is somebody who lurks in the lobby every week and never joins. Oh dear. But failing that, we'll just wait for somebody else to come along, and if that's not anytime soon, I'll just go and do some quick Sanma games and see if I can, you know, improve by rating it, that particular part of the game. In the meantime, how's everyone doing? Good to hear, good to hear. Right, let me just go and have a check. Oh dear. Well, Aiden doesn't appear to be around. Kyril has said he doesn't particularly want to play right now, so... Okay, I'm going to do a Sanma game, and we shall see how it goes after that. So... Are we in... Actually, are we? No, we're still in Silver Sanma. Okay. Sanma East. Let's go. And if we don't have a 4th by then, we're going to continue playing Sanma East only Sanma. And eventually a Yakuman will be achieved. Whether or not I make it is another question, but you know. Okay, starting west. Okay, Khan 9. Door free and white dragons, potentially. So I think we're free to call anything that crops up. Okay, nothing we can do about that. Just too slow. And it was a good wait. Okay. Seems fun. Sananko, some potential carnage nonsense. I mean, we're not a million miles away from upgrades. Okay, let's see. Okay, everything's door free, but that's fine. I can live with that. Mordora. Do, 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 do. Yeah, we're gonna be chicken. Sanko Toy Toy. Or Toy Toy Dora free, that's fine as well. Okay, just have to get a win, any win, and get out of this hand. Parasail's not the most helpful thing, but we shall see. Wish I could call that, but hey, 2 safe tiles. That's Honitsu going on our left-hand side to be aware of. Okay, south is a little more valuable now. Not that I especially need value. We have too many pairs and we can make use of the ones we got for the moment, so... yeah. Are all the 4s gone? That's something to be aware of. Well, we lucked into that. Let's White Dragon. Tuso does nothing. I mean, folding is an option at this stage. A little more of an option now, admittingly. Yeah, I guess they're afraid of the big sumo, but... but survived. And we'll take some points in Sanma for the first time in a little while. Unfortunately, that hasn't changed the equation. We're still at 3. So the question now is, do I just go and turn this into a bit of a ranked stream? Or do we wait and continue playing silly versions until stuff and things happen? Oh dear. Hello, Rise. Are you flopping into play or flopping into observe? Lose whatever points I have. Sounds good. To be fair, I have no clue how many points you have because I'm still not updating the darn thing, which has almost become its own meme at this stage. Okay. Well, let's prepare up and see how this goes. As I'm clearly on a hot streak, but that clearly means I've got to lose some points soon. Okay, Kaiser, Rumi, Shadowhawk, and Rise. Random seat is on. Good luck all. And the music eerily cuts out. Okay, game on. Alright, starting west, we have a triplet and a run. Reasonably things. I mean, kind of where I am at the moment, in truth. I want to say that's 4 wins and a third in my last 5 Tiles of Confusion matches, so on a hot streak, potentially, but doesn't mean anything. We're just going to play the games as they are and see what happens. Bad luck, misfortune, and conversely good luck and fortune, you know, can occur to anyone at any time. In the meantime, we've double dragoned. And given Rumi his in. That is a useful draw. So 8-pin ideally. Yeah, 8-pin or Hatsu, I suppose. Oh, Rice is off. We're going to play Vidora here. It's early enough we can get away with that. 1 call each. And we got options still. South does nothing. Does that actually change anything? I'm not 100% sure it does, but we'll throw the 1 now. All the teas have been played. Chin's fine. I imagine the Hatsus are in people's hands, otherwise we would have seen them by now. And partially because a little more worried about the 5, and we're still more or less same position against 2 and a reach, we're going to back off a little bit from this one. Oof. That was unfortunate. 5-2 against an unknown hand, and obviously we only got the Ipatsu on there, so really it wasn't that valuable, but to be fair, the only reason we went for that is because I couldn't see a way for us to defend correctly. Maybe there were better options, but yeah. I just felt all-out attack was the only option against multi-calls and a reach. But yeah, Kaiser, unfortunate. Alright, let's get rid of Dora Dragon immediately, and let's have a look at what we're dealing with here. Honestly, it's a little awkward. We might be forced to go for something like Chitoitsu here. Just because I don't see us managing a lot else. with the hand, but hey. Okay, maybe it's not Chitoitsu. It could be still, but... But we'll consider. If it isn't, we're going to have to get rid of some pairs, but we got plenty of safe pairs that we can get rid of, so... okay. I mean, Reach 1 with the possible upside of Sananko. And that is against the Reach, though. We did play a white 2 turns earlier. Do we care about this? Well, we can play the one for absolute safety for now. But it was the only white. And we're up against 2 Reaches now as opposed to 1. Yeah, maybe I just don't have an out here. Okay, Eastern 3-9, so we're safe for a couple of rounds. West gives us another draw. Okay, well, there's the Rinshan. Thankfully, we're not dealer, so... 4-7. It was unlikely we were getting rid of either a 4 or a 7 if we hit it. Hitting the Euro 6, though. That's a thing. Yeah, that was a bad time to be the dealer. Okay. Well, with that... Yeah, with that, stuff to do. I mean, in fairness, it's not the end of the world, as it might have been. He was in last place before that, so rebalance the one. It's worse for, obviously, his rise, because he was dealer at the time, but I imagine he's going to make some inroads here in a little bit. Meanwhile, we might be chasing a cheap hand to just get another shot at this. Rises on things. Let's say we know South and 6 are both safe, so 4's also safe, so it's kind of at the moment ideal for this to be our pair. Discard a 6 later down the line, see where we are. But we are kind of in a race here. I mean, that's not the worst. I'm trying to work out what I want to do with this, really. Let's play 9. Yeah, so now it might be that we have the pair of 7s, but... I needed the slight advancement, and we got that. So one more. Then we can Hatsu only, steal some points. Alright, 2-5, dragon only. Could still be a red 5. We could still manage this. The problem is I think Rise is on a half flush as well. So we're both on similar hands here. And that is not a draw we want to have right now. We're committed, so... Sumo, but it's cheap. Alright, gap down by 2,000. Redraw. Let's see if we can get anything decent. Maybe? But I did not want to see Adora free. Okay, so we might be seeing if we can force a Tanyo here. But that doesn't necessarily work with that. So let's cut that because we can still keep this as a 3-3-4. These two are still potentially useful. So 3-3-4 in both. We are starting to run out of useful tiles on this side of things, but... Okay, white was played as well, so let's carry on. Yeah, this might just be a cheap dealer turn. Reach on the 5 only. Do we care enough about this to make it work? Is there an upgrade path? Not really. Alright, let's risk 1,000 and see what happens. So it is technically Reach Pinfu, but obviously we can only win on that 5-man, so... Unfortunate. But again, sheep. Okay, so we got 1 Han, 2 Han. Let's go 3 Han. Let's take the lead with 3 Han. And that's a lot of shiny stuff in the hand. So pairing at the east would be fine. Let's play the south now. Because it's not... It's Dora, but it's not doing that much for us. And we already have another 2 that are at least useful, so... Oh, this is quick. Yeah, play the red and see what we get here. Don't want to be in a pair weight, but it's not the worst if that ends up there. Yeah, white's been played. We can hold that turn or 2. Okay, that's not the worst draw in the world, so potentially means we can double sequence this. Would have to get rid of 5 and 9, but that could be the most efficient way to go about this anyway, so... Okay, Ishanten. Seven pin does not a lot. Hatsuyu does not help. Yeah, any mid Manzu tile gets us there now. Mid Manzu, mid low Pinzu. Our third 2-man. Yeah, we're not calling. This is going to be pinned to a bus now, so... Yeah, so many tiles to get us over the line here. Four-man, 5-man, 6-man, 7-man. 2 to 6 pin. But not 8 pin. Well, let's get an extra draw out of the deal. Okay. Yeah, this might seem this might be a little greedy here, but we can play the 5-pin safely against Rumi, so... Alright, we hit ourselves into Senpai with this. So, Tan pin Dora free. Well, no, Tanya Dora free. Dealer Mungan. Yeah, that 5 unfortunately passes. Alright, 2-pin, 5-pin. Well, the hand was very shiny, and we have taken the lead. Not entirely the way I envisioned it, but hey, we did it. So, successful dealer turn, has to be said. We've mitigated a lot of the damage done by the big hand. And this is another fast one. That being said, Kaiser might just be on path to take that 1,000 points back. do we want to do here? Yeah, we cut this way. We draw a 3, that gives us a double sequence, so I think that's got to be better than the alternative. Still need a pair, but... Well, that would have been a pair. Yeah, so I think optimally we want to pair this 5, but it's not currently paying off for us. High Mancy is also useful, unless we draw an 8, of course, because that means the 9 is a backfired tile, and we are drawing pairs of things we don't need. Okay, that makes the 8 into the furrow 10 unlikely now, so that's at least something. Let's toss the 9-8. See if we can establish this as our pair, and obviously if we draw a 4, cut there. Well, nice to know I've discarded a full dragon. Yeah, that could be Tenpai up top.
Riichi.
Nothing I can do about that. Yeah, just the hand went nowhere. Oh. I mean, I'm not sure I deserve all of that, but okay. That's Byman to Byman now. We've had 2 Byman. Where's my Byman? And yeah, this has been a strange one. I had a nice steady set of dealer turns, and now suddenly Rise has just hit the Byron and appears to have the momentum going into this one. Problem is, this hand looks quite cheap. Well, we have options here because we can throw the greens. There is only one of them left after all, but Tanya might be an option depending on how this goes. Wow, would he be in a single weight for this just for an open chanter? No, because you feel that if there's one out, that would be... Well, I mean, it was in a single weight for that, so 1,000 points. Rise extends his lead, moves the game on. South 1. Pair of East and South 1, as is only fair. Double Dora, though. So there's some value here. Just have to make the rest of the hand work. Yeah, that's going to involve us drawing a 7-pin rather early. Here. Oh well, we got it. No Yakuhai for us. No Yakuman for us either, most likely, but you know. Okay, that could be helpful. Call up top. Boom. And Rise of a Dragon. Alright, 2 for 4 Sanchiki was a potential option here. It's a little more of an option with that draw. And we've got a safe east for our last one if we need to. Or we just go for it. Riichi! And we hit additional aura off of that, so that was pretty good. No Patsu. Oh, come on! We can't and that's what happens. That was my Baiman chance. Oh well. Oh, well, that's fair. We got lucky with that in any case, so... Alright, let's stop giving Rice enough. Let's stop giving Rice momentum and just take this win here because this looks pretty good. My luck has abandoned me. Yeah, maybe I just forced Onitsu with this if I get it. So South Onitsu. Alright, Tenpai. Do we want to greet this, though? You know what? I don't think we do. We just take this. Wonder if he's trying to defend against me a little bit. Which might lead him to play a 2-man. Okay. Alright, double south on Itsu, which is Mungan. That voice turned white down, it just feels like it's a bit weird. No, I have to sort the volume out a lot on that. Well, we'll do that later. Not midstream. Yes, there are 5 outs left, although missing the 5s are a little questionable. Tanya, it is. So he shouldn't be unless he's got a honor set, which I don't think there's any left. So I was hoping I didn't give him a safe tile there. Well, the draw continues. More points extracted. Game still on. But need to take some points off Rise, preferably while he's dealer, you know, just to, again, buy him and then go. I mean, seriously, if Ruby does get a buy out of this hand, I'm not going to be happy. It will ultimately have been the reason for my loss, actually. 3 diamonds on the table. 1 for each player that wasn't me. Ugh. Alright, North doesn't help. One so. Yeah, not much I can do about that. Yeah, do not want to get the fair and first more points, but equally, I've got to at least try for something here. Yeah, getting awkward, but I didn't have a lot of options, and that seemed like the best I had left if I was going for the Chitoitsu, or even something bigger than that. Unfortunately, that puts me in the mud, so to speak. So, okay, stuff to do. Good news is the hand is developing quickly. Bad news is it's not for a lot of value. So the high end is probably a 456 Sanchiki of some kind. And there, the mighty ice cream truck wails its song of glory. And unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be enough. Carnage could help, and in fact Carnage did help. We are now one away. Oh, come on! Ah! Was the only way I dealt into that as well. God darn it. Alright. I mean, I could have played 6, but that put me into the pair weight, and I knew 2s had already gone, so not much I can do. Alright, 20k to go, though. We have a dealer turn. This is not over. Okay, getting there. No value with this, unfortunately, but at this stage, Reach Pinfu 1 is probably as good as I can hope for. Drawing a 4 here and just giving us Tanyo as well would probably be useful, but... Drawing a 5 gives us a slightly interesting weight here. Half step too slow. Ah. Yeah, today feels like this. Nothing I can do about that, but I'm in last place and have to try these things. Oh boy, glad we're not playing with the rule where that's an extra Han. Otherwise, this could be awkward. Alright. Alright. Hear me out with this one. Full force, Chinitsu. tries to run with full force. It's just nothing useful is being drawn. Green is still relatively dodgy, but it's... We'll play it if we have to. Okay, Tempai. Honitsu, 147. We could have called that potentially, but I'm actually happy with this. It's got more outs. And at this stage, Honitsu, Itsu is probably the best we can hope for. So No Rise doesn't need a 7, or shouldn't need a 7 pin. Oh, come on, Rumi. I badly needed this. Badly needed this. And he gets in on a closed weight and would have dealt into me so many ways. Ah, oh well. No, well, I've got nothing. Mungan Sumo gets me above Rumi. That is the only thing I have going for this hand. And that seems a fairly unrealistic target. Okay, south. South, Honitsu, Riichi, Uradura. South, Honitsu, Dora, Sumo. Pretty much as I can hope for now. South, Toitori. South Toitori, 1,000 on the board. Probably not enough. I mean, a Khan is Khan is on. Options exist. 7 is safe. Yeah, there's nothing coming up at the moment. Obviously, Khan are in last place. Yeah, Tempai could matter, so... Okay, that brings us a half step closer. What do you mean, GG? Game's not over yet. How dare you GG me? Not going to ease that. I thought you were just flexing because of your ridiculous number of points over me. And the 3 Apatsus that I'll fit 2 in a row. Oh boy. Well, the 3 dealing on Riichi, I suppose. Whatever that's formal name for that is. Cheetoy seems our best option here, so that might be what we end up going for. Chiral, they're bullying me. I reached 3 times, and it was the winning tile 3 times. There's also been 2 Baimen this game. Equally, really though, it was weird. The second Baimen actually evened up the game. It didn't affect me too much. It's just, oh boy. It's been downhill, gonna be honest, since the 2 Baimen. That I didn't deal into and wasn't really, you know, wasn't impacted by in the least. Oh, yeah, first hand. Oh well. Yeah, well. Okay. Can't go Sue, unfortunately. Well, not impossible, but unreasonably. Yeah, okay. Hellweight on the 8. That is the indicator. No, we can do better than this. Okay. Maybe we won't have a chance to do better than this. CG trapped the Riichi. Well, I don't have much else going for me, so we might as well try it. Story of my game. Alright. Well, it carries on, because unfortunately it carries on. Oh, the punishment. Okay. Yeah, needing 20k now is kind of restrictive in what we can do, so... Especially if we have an Odora in hand. So, I think the plan is just get to Tenpai, any Tenpai. Keep pairs and triplets and hope that we can. Okay, Ishan 10 on a nothing hand. Hey, there we go. This is a hand worth winning with. This doesn't matter, but we're trying to take the points off Rise because he is so often denied us points here. It doesn't get us out of position, but equally, it's at least a good point to end on. Yeah, we could have played that longer. Probably could and should have played that longer, but you know, I get into positive points. I'll take it. Oh boy, that felt horrible from my perspective. Hold on. Hold on, let's just go back to the full history of how I lost so many points and various things going on here. Right, view logs. Let's go to East 1. It started well. We're not going to look at East 1. It started well. We then had... Oh, I thought it was Byman. It was actually Hanneman. But this wasn't, again, in relation to anything I did. This is just a long-term reach that... Fine. Nope, I'm looking at the wrong order. Ba-dip, and... Ba-dip, ba-dip. Yeah, and just the big, the big Rinshan. This actually wasn't, I thought this was, but it apparently is going to be, no, this is Byman. No. Yeah. Yeah, the big Ura 6 Byman to start the game off with. But again, this wasn't actually the problem. It wasn't actually the problem in retrospect. I then picked up small win, draw, and then we had this nonsense. Which again, it doesn't officially matter here. I was on a bit of a slow one anyway, was already kind of folding out of things, and then Riichi. Riichi Byman. Second Byman of the game. Which is to say, this just equalized the game. It was weird, although I was complaining that I was the only person not getting any. Then we go into East 4 and the South round of Doom. So, first dealing. Given that was a Khan reach as well, not much I could do there. Just, frustrations, and if I'd known this was the start of things, I probably would have quit then. South 2. So, in South 2, we have a draw, and then this happens. Another few points given to Rise here. So, Rise has reached a couple of turns ago, so maybe I should have been a little more on the defensive, but... But against the early reach, yeah. Okay, that one was avoidable. That was my fault. I can't blame that one. Alright, South 2. Repeat 2. This one I'm fairly certain is just I reach and go for it. Yep. So there are 2 Khans on there. I hit the reach tile. And yeah, I could have reached on the 6 and taken Vedora 2-weight here, but you know, that didn't seem right, and there was more options around the 5-8, and I then give Rumi a bunch of points here, and I think this is on a thing as well, actually, come to that. Oh, dear. Nah, this is just a reach that happened, and I was just holding onto the tile. Got that. Another dealing with reach, and again, I was in last place at this point, so I was trying to do catch up. But again, potentially avoidable, but I'm last place, I have a hand. We go for that. I think that was my last significant deal in. At least that really mattered in the grand scheme of things, but oh boy, just this run of luck. Anyway, I've got to go feed the cats, so I will be up for another game potentially after this. That being said, I know we're a bit thin on the ground today, so we'll see how things are. I'll be back in about 3-4 minutes. Okay, we are back. So, who is up for another game? And if nobody is, I am going to do a game. I'm going to do some ranked. We'll see how that goes. Hello, Rue. Oh, nobody's queuing up, so I think we're going to do some ranked for the first time in what feels like a while. Okay, let's go. Gold room, where actually are we? I lost track of things a little while ago. Okay, middle of E3. I can take that. Let's also swap around. Might as well earn some points for things. Alright, ranked gold. South, let's go. And hopefully our luck turns around from the previous game, because I can't be dealing into people that often. Just can't be doing it. Opening hand is decent. We'll take it. Seems okay. Let's play south now. So kind of committed to be Tarnpin at this stage. I'll dodge around the early one for the moment and see what happens. Okay, cheap dealer hand to start things off with. Not a problem for us. Okay. I can work with this. We'll keep the south for a turn or two, just to see if we can double up on that. Yeah, no worries. I kind of figured that it was a it was going to be a one and done today. Interesting. I do want to play around with the door at the moment. South's still open, so it is our wind, which is the only negative on it, I suppose, but and the more we look like we're a Manzi Honitsu, the better this is likely to be for us. But still, need to get that last one somehow. Okay. Pause Minoan. Could be that it's still Honitsu. Could actually still be Tanya, of course. Let's say T's a walled off, so that was either dealing in or a problem. Key committing a bit of suicide there, but hey. We didn't lose 1,000 points by reaching, although reaching might have been the better move. Alright, dealer turn. Dragon. Dragon. Okay, double Yakuhai on our right. If it's a Honitsu, it's Pinzu. but equally could just be that. Oh boy, our hand is not really in the best of shapes to go chasing. Especially since I committed to keeping this east. Nah, I mean, forcing a chanter here feels like it's gonna just lead to complete disaster against free calls at this point. Maybe I need to be more forceful here, but I don't think it would have been... Yeah, especially in context of that afterwards. Also one east to play, but that was before the reach. If I'd have noted that a little earlier, might have been useful. We'll follow up with that. So we might get ourselves into a position where we're in an east and one pair weight. Well, there's the big deal in. So we go to second having done nothing. I'm perfectly happy being second after having done nothing. Small hand, but a referee. And we survive our dealer turn. Okay, if we pair up the east, I think this is a Honitsu attempt. Since we didn't, we'll go south. At the moment, yeah. Passive games have a way of getting away from you without you realizing, though, so we do want to actually start doing things. Well, at the same time, not making things worse by being, you know, too too aggressive. Okay, some form of Honitsu nonsense here. We're actually going to pass east the green because I don't think our hand's in a suitable place to just start going for that. Okay, left chin. Okay, double dragon, Honitsu. And now we're quite glad we saved this. Obviously, there is the outside chance they're on a random incidental green dragon and just trying for the Shosangan, but I don't think we're going to be in a position where we're going to be discarding those anyway. So I don't think it matters. Okay, Pinsy Tenpai, you'd have to imagine. So that'd be a really good switch, Double Dragon Toy Toy. I mean, Double Dragon Toy Toy's healer is still Mangan.
Riichi.
Seems interesting. There's also a chance that it's Double Dragon Chancer. But that might just be me overthinking at this stage. Alright, everyone's going in. 5-man passes, we will continue on with that. I mean, we're one away from Shitoitsu at the moment, so... Yeah, that's a concern. That is a concern. Let's play safety to the breach for the moment. Okay, well, the dealer's just taken... Oh, that was a big risk on... Oh, I wouldn't have gone for a nothing reach against this, I'm going to be honest. But, hey, they picked up the win, and that actually helps me out, so... Nothing reach from a reasonable gap to the lead. Yeah. I mean, I guess she wasn't safe to me in terms of a point gap, so there is still a reason to push. It just feels like a big gamble at that stage when you can see what's being built on the other side. Alright, it is our wind, unfortunately, but we'll dump it at this stage. Yeah, I mean, just saying I probably wouldn't have done, but again... They won, so the story is they picked up some more points and helped me out, so we will move on with that. Okay, getting there. We might actually have a presence in this game in a moment. You know, we overdraw that 7 circles. Good news is, flurry of safe tiles. That's not the worst. Yeah. Doesn't change a lot, so... Okay. Only downside with that draw is obviously the free man we discarded, but it's probably fine. Can't have dragons. So we did get +1 with that. Yeah, I'd be feeling a lot better about things if I knew I could discard the 8-pin. Okay, point exchange. I think that's going to lead to third place being closer to me, but right, almost, yeah. Yeah, 300 points. But, I mean, gap to fourth is increased, so there's that. Alright. Will we do something this game? Now we're in South 1. Who knows? Once I've played, we can play that. I know it's our wind, but it's everybody's wind right now, so might as well get rid of it. Okay, dragon. If I can get something connected to the 6, then I think this hand is about as good as we could ask for. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. Okay, one pin. So, we're still 2 away, but Dragon Door 2 now. Oh no, we haven't given up. We're just, you know, I'd like to do something this game. At this stage, we are looking okay. Speed might be the issue, but can't help that for the time being. And of course, we could go all in on red only to discover one of the other players has a pair of them, so need to be a little cautious there. Ooh. Alright, let's hedge. So we know we're not getting 2 out of this. So cheater in the 3 of the 4 pin, then, you say. With one of them immediately disappearing. We've already played an 8, so can't really do a lot with that. See, here's the thing. How do I consider this hand at the moment? Because the correct way is probably actually to just cut the 1s, so we'll do that. Excellent. We'll have to cut a door is the only downside unless we do some shenanigans. Well, it's worked out. Kitchen door 2. Shindora-san. You for a 10? Oh, just no Yaku. No Yaku by the look of it. Okay. Oh, no Yaku but keeps the dealership. East. And hey, we've done something this game. We've moved off our starting points. Okay, possible Itsu incoming. And one south played, so we might just be following suit here. I think so. Possible Sanchiku as well, actually. That was the hedge reason for keeping the 8, but, you know. Yeah, okay. So, Junshan Ipeiko is the high end for this, I think. Only 1-9 played, so it's technically still on. That, though, I think kills the Junshan side of it, but still. Pin to Ipeiko. If we draw a 2. Riichi Ipeiko, even if we don't. Maybe I could have kept for Chitoitsu, but... Alright, 2-9's gone, so the Ipeiko is less likely, but we still get the Pinfu here. Ooh, how much do I want to go into this? This feels a little dodgy. So you can pursue. Right, let's pursue this way. They played a 2-man, so there's a possibility we could get somebody trying to play safety against them. Probably, but I'm in ranked lobby and I'm perfectly happy with second. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. Extends the gap to last a bit. Yeah, if we draw a 3-man, this sand is amazing. Nine pin doesn't change anything. Yep, I'm okay with that draw. So depending on how this goes, we could potentially cut some things. Yeah, it looks like we've run out of time. Potentially that was even callable, but... yeah, no, we'll keep the safe tiles. Well, I guess we're in the slow fight for second then. Alright, any win will do here. Okay, keep that in mind for later. Wasn't for the pair of ones, we could potentially just call that. As I say, anyone will do right now because we just want to get key off the dealer button. Triplets. I mean, in truth, it was the only probable way I was getting to Tempai by that point, but yeah. Alright, Riichi on me. Waiting on the door at 6. Okay, we hit Dora, getting an extra 1,000 as well, which is probably going to be enough to secure second, you would hope. Yes, I have a Mungan Gap. So, provided there's no ridiculous things going on, that should be second. Yeah, this is gold. Yeah. No, I'm not playing people. I'm not playing people we know at the moment. It's fine. It's also why I'm quite content to play for second as well, just in case you hadn't clogged onto that as well. Okay. We'll hedge Cheetoy at the moment. To be fair, if there was a chance of it, I'd be considering it, but, you know. Well, I was confused by that, but, you know, I thought you might know one of the people I was playing as randomly. Okay. Well, the plan wasn't Chitoitsu, but, you know, if it's gonna come to me like this, then sure. Did we call here, actually? Yeah, because we're in a fight for this, and I want to try and force things, we're gonna go for Toy Toy here. Oh, okay. Last place sumo, absolutely valid. We will take that. So hey, 48 points, and I've moved a little bit further up. Okay, so maybe in a year's time we will eventually move this bar up a bit more. But in fairness, this isn't as bad as I thought it was, considering things. Anyway, I'm going to call that a stream. Thanks for joining. Hopefully next time we'll have some players around and we'll actually get some proper games in. But if not, we still have that ladder to climb. Until next time.